sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Foxborough, Massachusetts, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal that it is indeed time for football inside Gillette Stadium. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New England Patriots. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys, they haven't quite figured things out yet, just 2-5 on the year. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Well, you look at this Patriots defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll go as a gain of 4.
4 yards.
And it's second down.
Second and 6 at the Patriots.
Here's Cannon. He'll dump this off to Achane. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 10-yard line.
They'll run. Achane. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. And the ball situated at the 9. Second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
One more time with Achane. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. So they'll wind up losing 7 on the play. And that'll bring up fourth down.
For the field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
So out comes the Patriots offense as they'll get their first shot at things here. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going at the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
To throw, it's May. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Porter. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Henderson now on first and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the 41-yard line.
Looking to throw. May. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 40.
Yards. That's good for a Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
May going to give it to Henderson. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down at the 33. The Patriots sitting at 5-2 on the year, and they've been playing well, really well. I mean, winners of 5 of their last 7, but losers last time out.
And last week, not only on the scoreboard, but I saw it on tape as well. Definitely not one of their final performances because they were outclassed pretty much right from the start. So I think there'll be a renewed emphasis on trying to be a little better out of the gate in this one so they don't fall into a big hole.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. From the gun to give to Henderson. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and throw forward May. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Achane to start the drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Jenkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
First down, Miami.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. This is 2nd and 8.
45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 34-yard line.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Up the middle, Achane. That's a strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. From the 20, here's a 2nd down and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. He'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Achane will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with the touchdown run.
The kick is good.
An extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
From the gun, it's May. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
On first down, Porter. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, May with it. And this one is incomplete. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
They'll throw with May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. To the air, May. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run here with Henderson. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Henderson, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's May. This is caught. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Patriots 7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half. And leading 10-7, they may just want to get this to the locker room. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
It's a gain of 35. And the Dolphin 1st down.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. 2nd and 10. Out of
of the gun. They'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Jenkins. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Again, he'll drop to throw.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
McPherson's kick is good.
And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Throwing here is May.
He's going to let it go again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Okay, Brandon, thank you.
Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense and Drake May headed back onto the field. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First down. First and 10.
They'll run on first down. It's Porter. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Porter. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 8 more yards this time coming off back-to-back first down pickups.
From the 43, here's second and a couple. Up the middle, it's Henderson.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
3rd and 2.
Up the middle they go. It's Porter. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
They're going on 4th down. May. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
On first down, it's Henderson.
They'll get it to the 23-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Henderson. And a short gain here down to the 22.
to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
First down. First down and goal to go.
Henderson.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
A great play there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Patriots are an extra point away now from moving out in front. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that would put them on top here in the 3rd.
13.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
2nd and 15. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 to first.
Has not been a big game for him throwing the football. I think he feels like, let's try something different. Let's use the legs here and see if we can make some plays.
And no passing touchdowns, yardage not where he would like it. Try something new. It worked there. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy who catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
So they'll get nothing out of that play. And now it's 3rd and 3.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
The Patriots offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game as you take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, and he's right there in the mix. Let's start on the ground here on 1st down. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll set up to throw.
That one taken in by Neighbors.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Henderson running straight ahead. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Now it's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw here.
That is caught downfield. It's Worthy.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 40. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So now first and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory right at the 40. Now a handoff up the middle. Porter. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's May.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on third down, it's May. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
Sets up fourth down.
They're going to look to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. There's a quick throw right side, and it's complete. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 7.
Here's Canning.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
He'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the carry, it's Boone. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the fourth quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Back to throw.
This is caught by Waddle.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
That's another Dolphins first down. A gain of 12.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to the ground, H.M. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards.
And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
On first down, back to H.M.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Second and 10 at the Patriots' 15-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
He's got his target. That's complete. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow.
So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for two. They'll look to throw. Now, and he will get into the end zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
So the Patriots now down by 7, a little under 40 seconds to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. First and 10.
He's back to throw.
That's complete, left side to Worthy.
The Patriots will take their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Now first and goal. From the gun, it's May.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition. Work in the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
To the air, May.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone.
And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Obviously, the excitement level here is almost at fever pitch. Down 1 is tempted to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans are holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 20.
And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So it's the Dolphins who are going to get the football first here as we are back underway now in overtime. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Then the Dolphins getting set to go here. They have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it would quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Ooh, the juke. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll look to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Let's go.
A run straight ahead with Achane. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Now back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jenkins. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 12-yard line. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
Over the middle, complete. That's Jenkins. And this is a touchdown. Now, it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Patriots 21.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. New England's offense set to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
At the 35-yard line.
Looking to throw. May. That's into the hands of Worthy. Down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown, Patriots.
So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for two.
The Patriots will line up for
They're going to try to throw for it.
And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a one-point lead. So they're able to throw it in for the two-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
A lot more was on the line in this one than just defending your home field, CD. They defend their home field against a division rival and get the